YouTube! Here's my first recorded video for YouTube. I'm super excited here at Stuff by Steph, Formula 9 Salon, to be able to get on here on this platform and really start just spreading the education that I really want to spread. So today's video, we're going to talk about regimen. What's in your product is really the question. What are you using? Why are you using it? And have you done your research? And I'm not doing this to push product. I just believe that no matter what you're using, you should really get in there and understand it and know it and be able to ask questions about it to somebody, even if it's your stylist. If your stylist uses Redken, but you really love Kevin Murphy, and you've been purchasing Kevin Murphy because your old stylist use it, you should, still be able to ask some questions about it. I try to be as knowledgeable on product as I can be, and I have started studying a lot more since I opened my own salon because I don't want to be a product snob. I feel like I spent a lot of time doing that, and now I just want to keep those doors open and an open mind to be able to not only educate and help people, but also, maybe steer them in the right direction. Personally, for me, I've always loved more natural plant-based things, and I felt that it's always been more beneficial for me. I love the smell. I don't like a lot of perfumey things that are just over-scented. So I was with Aveda before, and now I'm with Euphora, and I absolutely love it. Euphora is an aloe-based product line, which is really great because I know that I'm not only getting really good quality, but I'm also getting something that's really good for my scalp, my skin, and my hair. And that's what's really important. So I will give you kind of a walkthrough of what I mean by, knowledge in your product, but also I want to know about regimens. What are you using? What are you not using? And why are you not using it? Is there something that has deterred you from using something, say like a leave-in conditioner or a mask, things like that? So personally, I will walk you through my little journey with Euphora. I started off with the beautifying elixirs, and I used the bodifying. So Every Promise is amazing. This was sent to me first because I have very thick, heavy hair. The follicle itself is finer, but I have a lot of it. So it tends to not want to have body to it. And when I was asked questions, this is what I was recommended. And so I said, sure, let's go for it. So the bodifying is what I got first, and I loved it. I loved it not only because it was good for my hair to get more body, but it was also really great for my color, helped my color to last longer. And true story, so you can see the teal in my hair. I'm going to step off the screen for a second because this teal is actually this teal. And you can see it's not too far off. If anything, my teal has become more, you can see it in there, has become more of this artisan shade, which is pretty awesome. This is my fade out. That matches a lot better to what's going on in there. Nonetheless, it really prolonged my color. I did my color about 2 or 3 months ago at this point. So you can see how bodifying is really great if you have color in your hair. It doesn't strip the color. It helps to just nurture that color, keep it in longer, and make your hair nice and shiny. I also actually have psoriasis, and I have it on my scalp especially. So when I started using it, I did notice a big difference with what was going on in my scalp. I wasn't as itchy. I wasn't creating as much of the plaque buildup. The flakes were not as bad, and I really appreciated that. They got better with time. I shampoo once a week, so my shampoo and conditioner tend to last me an extremely long time sometimes. I started shampooing twice a week at one point just because with holidays, lots of stress, things that were going on, it was more beneficial for me to put more nutrients into my scalp. But I noticed a huge difference. And I'm sure you can see it off to the side. It's very distracting. I have hair right here that's sticking straight out. That hair is actually new growth. And that new growth came after I had an extremely bad flare-up and lost hair there. I actually had a bald spot. A lot of people would tell me I didn't have a bald spot, but I did. Okay, it was bald. And it was because of, and you can see if I get close enough, this guy. So this was running all through here. I had a flare up, and as I brushed my hair, it came out in a big clump. It's very normal for me. I don't fear it too much, but I will say with the products I've been using, I also like to put in, and I will pull it out for you right here, my hair, the aloe mist from our aloe therapy promise. I have noticed a huge difference in how quickly I am regaining hair after losing it in a dramatic manner. Not my normal everyday 100 strands a day hair loss, but the dramatic hair loss that I've been having. So I know after researching that the aloe vera that they put in, which is certified organic, and the aloe stem cells that come with it are really a benefit to my scalp and my skin. And so I, of course, am going to promote something that is more beneficial that I've seen. I believe that in order to really say, oh, this works so well, you do have to get your hands on it. Now, what I did also take into consideration and had to kind of eat this a little bit was I had to learn that I needed to change my shampoo and conditioner. I have been the type of person to maybe flip flop between one and two, but I've never been one to be like, oh, well, let me just use this line at this time and this line at that time. And so seasonal hair is a thing, and our hair changes, our skin changes, everything changes in a season, right? In the summer you may be more oily, but your hair gets more dry. In the winter it could be vice versa. Everything changes, and we should be paying attention to those things and making sure that we're accommodating. So after finishing my beautifying elixirs, I have since moved to our Nourish Promise, and I'm using our hydration shampoo and then our moisture solution conditioner. I also do put in things after I get out of the shower, but that is because I have colored hair. Let's hypothetically say my hair was still dark as night and I didn't do anything to it. More than likely, I would shampoo, condition, and maybe still put in at least a serum or a leave-in. By serum, I am of course talking about our beautifying serum, because this is gold. It's gold in a bottle. I use this for my skin as well. For my face, to remove makeup before I apply makeup. I use it for my hands, my cuticles after I do my nails. You name it, I use it. I love it. It's amazing. It really is one of my favorites. I do use our Nourish Urgent Repair Hand Cream, don't get me wrong. But there are times where I just need a little bit more after my cream, so I throw in that serum. I would do something like that. If you have really healthy hair already and you're just trying to do a preventative, a serum like that is great, or a leave-in. Something like beautifying elixirs. This is a leave-in repair treatment, and I know that if you don't color your hair or you don't do this or that, you're gonna think, oh, well, I don't need a repair treatment. I hate to say this, but you do. If you're putting your hair up in a ponytail, if you're going outside, if you braid your hair, if you put any kind of heat to your hair, this is essential. And 9 times out of 10, most people who do even have natural hair, virgin hair, they're putting some kind of heat to it, whether it be a blow dryer, whether it be a flat iron. This is something that'll help to repair those ends. If you're not an avid brush my hair every 2 minutes kind of person, who really is, then you'll see those breakage, like little flyaways on your hair, and it could be this could help a lot to just kind of keep those at bay. So a leave-in is always a wonderful thing. And again, everything with Euphoria has that aloe vera in it. Almost everything with Euphoria has aloe vera. There are a few that don't, but they all have great essential oils in them, and the base is something that will actually penetrate your cuticle instead of just laying on top of it. One thing I do want to talk about when saying penetrate the cuticle, I think we have to remember when we're looking at ingredients, especially on our shampoos and conditioners, if on your shampoo in this area here, let's see if I get close enough, where you have your ingredients, it says water first, think about what water can actually do. In ours, of course, it says the aloe leaf is the first ingredient. That's your base. Your first 3 ingredients tend to be the most potent in anything, so you want to be sure you're looking at that. I've been using this example with people because a lot of what's out there is water-based. So if you, let's just say you're washing dishes, or you had to do something where your hands are in water for more than 10-15 minutes, what happens to your hands? They dry out, right? They naturally dry out. Water can help hydrate you if you drink a lot of it, yes, but what we notice is on our skin that it can dehydrate the skin. So if it can dehydrate your skin, what does it do to your hair and your scalp? Because it would have the same effect. So in turn, when you're buying products, when you're looking into shampoos, conditioners, leave-in masks, leave-in treatments, look at what those first three ingredients are. And look for that base. The base is going to be the most important part, which is usually the first ingredient on there is your base. If you're using something that is honey based, that is aloe based, that is like I guess a shea butter base, then you're going to have a bit more lasting results from it, better results from it, healthier results from it than you are if you're using something that is water based. Because then you think about it, you're in the shower, you already put water on that hair, so it's soaking it up. Then you're using something that's water based, that's even more water in the hair. Have you ever gotten out of the shower and been like, man, my hair just still feels kind of dry? There's a reason for it. It has too much water. Just like you can put too much protein in hair, you can put too much water in hair too. So be mindful of that, be aware of it. And then two, what are you using to dry your hair? Are you using a regular towel that you bought from Walmart or Target, or are you using something like a microfiber towel? Sorry, I went to look for mine. I'm gonna turn this, guys. Like a microfiber towel. Microfiber towels are amazing. I do have one for myself at home. I tend to wrap my head after a shower. You blot, you don't rub. So what I do is I wring out my hair in the shower. I tip my head over. I take my microfiber towel. You can see it's a decently sized towel. So it's not some tiny little baby towel like the ones we use in the salon sometimes. Big towel. And I wrap that around my hair and just kind of let it air dry for a little bit, or towel dry, I guess you could say. And then I go from there. And towels can make a big difference too. If you have curly hair, if you have colored hair where it is lightened, a microfiber towel can work wonders for you because it's going to make sure that you don't cause any extra breakage to that hair. Those little flyaways, guys, that I keep talking about that we see in the hair, that's breakage, and it's coming because of how we're treating the hair, how you're brushing it out, how you're drying it, what you're putting in it. We don't want to see that. We want to see healthy, beautiful hair. So going forward, when you're looking at product, be sure that you're looking at those first three ingredients. See what's in there and start asking questions. I think that Guys, sorry for the little glitch. I had to delete some things so that I could record more. So going forward, as I was saying, I think that with asking questions, you just need to put it out there so that you can start understanding more what's going into your hair and what is good for your hair and hair type and what isn't. I think it's important to really educate yourself on these things. Like I said, Euphora.net gives you all the info if you're looking into Euphora products, but most hairlines have a website where you can go and you can start looking into these things. Ask your stylist about what's going into your hair and maybe start venturing out. I understand that Ulta and Sephora are great places to go to grab things. Personally, I think that you should be really talking to a stylist when it comes to what's going into your hair. Now, that being said, if you have great experience with Biolage or Matrix, Redken, and that's what you love and it's working for your hair and it keeps working for your hair, then by all means, do you, girl or guy. Do your thing. Get what you need and go for it. But we're in a new season. Start changing things up a bit. Start looking into different things. Maybe what you really need is just a little, hey, pick me up. But I do encourage you to stop going to over-the-counter things. You know, as a stylist and somebody who got into this for one really big reason, other than the fact that I just love to have people behind my or in my chair and be behind my chair and making things happen, I've had myself bad haircuts. I had a bad color one time. I mean, we've all experienced it. I'm here to do what you guys want me to do. Will I advise you? Yes. But if in the end you're like, no, Steph, I want a mohawk, I'm going to give you a mohawk. I'm going to do what you want me to do. That's what's important to me. I'm also going to educate you because I believe that that is vital to what we do behind the chair. I cannot expect your hair to look the same way if I'm not giving you all of the tools that are in my arsenal for what I'm doing over here for you to take home and recreate yourself. So those are my words of wisdom when it comes down to it. Take it how you like to. I mean, I know I can be a little blunt sometimes, but I just believe that that's what really needs to happen. I'm really excited to educate more. I will let you guys know, like, everything that I have used so far is Nourish, the beautifying elixirs. In my household, though, I will tell you, my husband uses the Hero, Euphoria Hero, and he's using the complete shampoo. And even though he has curly hair, we have seen amazing results from that. My mother, who does not live with me, is using our Curl-In Promise, and she absolutely loves it. She has had some hair loss, so she is starting to see that regrowth too, and she's not using our thickening promise. She's just using what we have. I'm telling you that aloe works wonders. So look into those products that have more things like that. My daughter uses the Curl-In as well, and my son uses the Euphoria Hero. Moms, if you are looking for products that are going to help with hair, where you're not going to have to fight that hair to brush it out, everyone in my house has long hair. I'm telling you right now, we have seen miracles happen with what we're using at home. My husband's hair is extremely long and he's tender-headed. Tangles are almost non-existent now. My son's hair is extremely long. He is not tender-headed, but brushing his hair was never a favorite thing. Now he does it without me asking because it's so much easier, because he's getting good nutrients in the hair. That's what kids are lacking. I get it. It's easy to buy a kid's shampoo because they're right there and they're what, $5? Is it really helping your kid's hair? Is it helping you in the long run? We got to consider all of these aspects of everything. So going forward, I would like to know if there are any products that you would like to know about with Euphoria, and if there are any products that you want me to research for you to give you more information on them and maybe give you a review on them. I don't mind reviewing products. I personally won't use them on myself, but I'm pretty sure I can find somebody who'd be like, yeah, I totally try that out to see what it does. Again, I'm a Euphoria girl at this point. I did use Aveda. There are things I would tell you to use with Aveda because I was with them for so long, but Euphoria is my jam right now. I'm loving it. I'm loving what it's doing. Guys, literally, let's get in here again. You see this? Do you see all that new growth? There was nothing there. There was nothing. And you can see, you can see the psoriasis patch. So just getting the results I'm getting using just the hair care alone is amazing. I can make my curls stay now. I can manage to get a body with my blowouts. I can get body without a blowout, which was amazing. I used the Nourish for the first time and decided to air dry, and I woke up the next morning and I still had body in my hair, and that doesn't happen for me. So try some new things, venture out, let's see what happens. Again, I apologize for the skip. I am gonna go through my phone, I promise, to make sure that I have plenty of room so this doesn't happen again. I am on Instagram, Stuff by Steph. I am on Facebook, Stuff by Steph. Go ahead and look me up there too. Super excited to be doing these videos and just putting knowledge out there. Let's get it done, guys. I want to hear what you have to say. Let me see, let me hear it. Bear with me as I'm learning all of this YouTube ins and outs and all the things. But I really appreciate it. Sessions with Steph is here. I plan on giving you tips and tricks on just about anything I can with hair, skin, and even nails. I do my own nails, so I won't give you a tutorial on how to do them because it's not easy and it takes a lot of time, and I don't like to edit. I'm not gonna lie, my videos are gonna be very raw. However, I can give you some tips and tricks on, hey, well, I would do this, or I would go this route with it, because I do sometimes just do easy outs and I don't do my own dip. So that's all I have for you today. Super excited for this new adventure. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, you want me to research anything for you, you want me to start putting some facts out there on products and what's in them, I am more than happy to do that, because I believe that you need to know what is going in your hair, on your skin, being absorbed into the body. It is essential. It is so important. We should be taking care of ourselves. I think we've learned that through this past year, that self-care is a huge thing, and not just when it comes to all of this, but also when it comes to our health. So super excited. Love that I'm able to do this. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you guys back here soon. God bless and peace out.